Go for it.
Oh, it's gone for. All right, welcome back, everybody.
Oh, hello.
So I played a little bit offline just to level them up.
Mm-hmm.
Got them to about 17 from whatever it was, like 13 or something.
Yeah, cool. Fair enough.
But nothing's changed. So this is literally right after leaving South Figaro. And when you're supposed to make your way to Narsh.
Narsh.
So I think I have everything sorted for what's needed for the car.
Oh, yeah?
I had to go to the DMV and pick up like a moving permit because the car doesn't have any registration or any plates or anything like that.
It's just been sitting somewhere forever?
I think it's been sitting like on and off for like a year. And in Oregon, I guess it was... due to COVID, if you had lapsed registration, like they didn't make you go to the DMV to renew it or anything like that, something like that. So anyway, the people did renew the registration, and it really doesn't make sense for them to do it now, especially if they're like selling it immediately.
Sure.
So it has no plates and no registration, which is less than ideal.
Right, you can't drive it without that.
But you can get like a one-day moving permit where it lets you drive it from like point A to point B.
Are you able to transport a car if it doesn't have any kind of a registration or whatever, if you don't drive it but put it in like a truck?
Oh yeah, totally. Then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's silly. But like, I guess I understand.
If it's on a truck and the truck is road legal and it's registered and it's allowed to be on those roads, then it's totally fine. And that truck is like your cars on the bed of the truck are getting hauled somehow. It's totally okay.
It's funny that the law doesn't apply until those tires are on the ground.
Yeah. I think I tend to be on the more paranoid side, so I would probably have the car covered as well, just so...
Oh yeah, of course.
No one, like, secondary, so things don't hit it, but I guess if it's, like, covered in a car cover, that's not much protection.
No.
But also,
it's just going to get dirty.
No cop sees it and gets curious and pulls you over for God knows what.
Yeah, nobody needs that. I'd probably do the same thing.
Whereas the drive from Oregon is going to be interesting because they said that they're pretty relaxed there, so they're like, yeah, nobody's going to pull you over for having expired plates or no plates. I was like, okay, that's interesting. But I have the moving permit as is.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting into California. So I'm just hoping for a smooth drive down.
Right. I'm sure you'll have one.
It's going to take like 10 and a half hours.
That sounds fun, though.
According to the Googles.
I just got my license plate for my new car.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's not as easy to remember as the last one I had, so that sucks, but whatever.
I was going to tell you this. The DMV to get the moving permit was interesting also. So, like, I go to the DMV, I didn't have a chance to make an appointment because they usually take at least a month out.
Sure.
And I was like, okay, that's not going to work.
Just wait for a whole day.
It wasn't that long. You just show up, like, at the butt crack of dawn, wait for it to open, and then like, you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I do, too.
But when they were checking me in, the lady's like, okay, like, what are you here for? And I was like, oh, I need to register the Yamaha R1, like the new bike that I got. And I also need a temporary moving permit. And I, like, explained the situation. Yeah, it's like, so I bought this car, I'm picking it up in Oregon, I was going to drive it down. Like, here's copies of things, like the bill of sale, the title,
here's the documentation,
things like that. And she was like, "Oh, we can't issue you a temporary moving permit because you're using copies."
Oh.
And I was like, I mean, all right, it's like within the realm of possibility. It's like, sure,
it's typical bullshit.
Like it doesn't seem absurd, but it's like, yeah, I was like 50-50 that this is going to happen. But I still had to register the R1 anyway.
Right,
so
okay.
like they gave me a little ticket and like they let me inside and like I waited a little bit. And there's another lady that's like at one of the counters and was like, first deal with registering the R1. And, like once that's done, I asked her if again, like if I could get a moving permit issued. Basically explain the entire situation all over again.
Sure.
Really, like word for word, and she's like, "Oh yeah, totally." Yeah. And I was like, no questions asked.
Yep. I'm not gonna say anything else. Oh, the other lady wouldn't let me do it. Oh, I'm not supposed to. Never mind, can't do it.
No, like she went over to talk to someone that looked like a pit boss, and then like it came back with like the pieces of paper and like printed out a bunch of receipts and things like that. And you're like, yeah, here you go.
Well, excellent. Well, I'll try to remember next time I get shut down by someone that I'm like asking about, whatever service. I'll just ask someone else before I give up.
Like at the DMV, absolutely.
That's a cool little addition for the runic. And it actually like made some sense. I think it's absorbing, so it should glow a little bit.
And the color is different.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's annoying about DMV. Like, I don't
spend
know.
a lot of time there to be told no.
Well, there's that, and like, why do I get different answers depending on who I ask? And I would be totally okay if the lady's like, you know what, I have no idea. You're gonna have to ask someone else.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Don't make up stuff or.
Yeah, what was the actual thing that was like telling her, or what was the reason that the first person said no? Was it because she didn't want to?
Right.
Because if that's a possibility, like, that's not okay.
I mean, I would honestly even be okay with that. She's like, you know what? I don't want to fucking deal with this. Go talk to someone else. I'm like, okay, that sucks, but all right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's way more acceptable than just saying no.
I mean, presumably there's no malice in it. Like, I think they just fundamentally don't know. Like, she probably thinks course A is the correct course, and she's like, yep, this is how I do things. And then person B is like, I do it this way, and then like it's okay. But the weird thing is, I mean, there's like nothing in the system that precludes them from being able to do this. Like, obviously the other lady was like able to do this.
Maybe some sort of policy that they didn't understand, or I mean, at my job, like sometimes like things get asked of you by other people, and or like they would like you to do this other thing or whatever. It's kind of like someone leaves something on your desk and it's like, obviously do that work that's on your desk, and sometimes you can just not. Like I'll be like asking someone how to do a task or whatever, and one of the like more senior people will be like, well, just say no, don't do that.
Just say no.
Just leave it there. Someone else will do it. I don't do those things. I'm like, okay, that's awesome.
It's usually not the best course of action, but yeah.
Like, you might not follow me very easily because it's a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really want to deal with. But like when I work the centrifuge, we call it spins. after a certain point in the day, like the system will kind of not work correctly anymore. So when I scan the things in that have been spun, so normally you spin it, scan it in, then do the pour offs. Like you pour off the plasma from the top of the tube, or you centrifuged it. But after a certain point in the night, the system won't be prompting you to do the pour offs, which is kind of important. You need to do that so that the test can get run.
Why does it just not?
But
why does
before
it
it goes up, I don't know why it changes at all. I think it has something to do with like the next day. It's like it's something at like 7 in the morning that it starts to happen. But sometimes it doesn't happen until a little later. It's kind of like random. I have no idea what causes it, but it has to do with time. And one of the ladies that's been working there like for forever comes up to me like past 7, and she's like, "Why are you still doing pour-offs?" I'm like, "Well, because the system hasn't gone down yet." She's like, "No, after 7 o'clock, just don't do that. Just SRS them like they weren't going to be poured off, and someone else will do it." I'm like, "You're awesome. Fuck. You're telling me I don't have to do all this work? Excellent." It's the end of the day anyway. I want to go home.
That sounds absolutely batshit crazy. But
well, I mean, one.
You're like, oh, it's after 7. I can half-ass it. All right.
Yeah, exactly. One, I've been doing it ever since, and no one's ever said anything. And 2, if they do say something, I've got a free pass. With like, well, Rosa said that it was cool. I didn't know any better.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I've got an easy streak whenever I'm doing spins. And then someone else is doing spins right now, and they recently like tried to make it a thing, like some other department, I guess, that like, can you also scan this chunk of work in for us too? And like, I mean, they didn't really ask; they're just like starting to give it to us. And the guy who's doing spins now started complaining about it. He's like, I don't really want to do this. I mean, like I don't have time. I still can, but like this isn't what I was trained to do. This is just an entirely new task. And
hey,
Rosa
what's
comes
up,
by,
Torian
like,
Legend?
Go do it. What's up, Torian?
Don't do it.
Like the option to just say no is profound.
My favorite was definitely that you can half-ass your work after 7 o'clock.
Right.
Hi, Torian Legend. What's new?
Been playing any new games? Yeah, me too. That's the name of this year, or the theme of this year is overworked.
Same also. Lots of work. Potentially too much. Maybe a little bit before you joined, was talking with Roy about a new car that I picked up. So I'm flying up to Oregon this weekend to go pick it up and drive it down.
Before you take another step on the map, I want to point out that I like that it plops you where it does on the map. You can't recreate that. Oh wait, damn it! Was I wrong? Yeah, I was.
Actually, I think there was some spot like that where you can't recreate it. That does sound familiar.
Shit. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's Wait, doesn't he like? Fuck. No, it's when you wake up on the belt. I believe. Yeah. Like they put you in a spot where you can't like face that direction again in that spot.
Yep. Torian Legend. It's a 1993 RX-7 Mazda.
Motherfucker.
Twin turbo.
him and I have been talking about getting an RX-7, but that I wanted to get one for the last year or so. I want an 80s one, but yeah, it is still pretty goddamn awesome. You said it's silver, right?
Silver.
Sexy.
Indeed. Brand new motor. It's only about 4,000 miles on that new rotary. Yeah, the drive down's going to be interesting because the car's not registered and it doesn't have plates. But I guess without rehashing the whole thing, I got a moving permit, which legally lets me drive it from Oregon to California.
You got yourself a day pass.
Basically. But there's no way of displaying it, so it's like, well, you stick it in your window.
Just make a big sign for the back of the window that says, I'm safe, I promise.
I swear.
I'm okay.
So it's like you just get pulled over and you're like, okay, here. I hope this works. Yeah, it's a hall pass, yeah.
Yeah, but like you don't get to display it. Like sometimes, I mean, we've had hall passes that were like little card. You don't, like, I don't remember if you had it like in earlier school before I met you, but we had like a sash that we had to wear.
Sash. Oh wait,
that
I
was
think
stupid.
I remember that.
Well, maybe you also had it, or we like because.
Oh, he has a Genji glove as well. Oh no,
I don't remember a whole lot of like.
He just dual wields on his own.
What? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like the main thing about ninja job class, right? Like they kind of always have that.
Mm-hmm. But
I mean,
yeah,
in later games, not originally.
The only way to show the hall pass is to get pulled over first, and my entire goal is to just not get pulled over.
That sucks. It's like a paradox.
So there are 3 objectives: don't get pulled over, don't break down, and don't go to jail. But that would involve getting pulled over first.
It would also involve doing something illegal, or being the cop thinking that you're doing something illegal.
Well, I'll have all the paperwork for the car, so it's...
Exactly. So that should be the lowest concern on your little totem pole there.
Like, ugh.
Buy all the shurikens!
Yes.
What?
Oh, it doesn't have them? What is this thing?
A bamboo stick?
It's worse, whatever it is.
I feel like the DX stands are more expensive.
Maybe? I don't know. Shoot. Why? He used to sell shurikens.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, that was like the thing to use. It did crazy.
That was the only thing I ever bought from him.
I imagine it just has the same crap.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, that sucks. That was like 90% of Shadow's usefulness.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, now that he's got a Genji glove, or always, maybe that's just as good as having as throwing shurikens the whole time. What the hell is that?
That's a hedgehog.
Is it wearing spikes, or are they part of it?
They're a part of him.
I don't... No, it looks like he's wearing like a spiky plant.
It's a spiky hedgehog.
Oh my god.
Okay, definitely with both of them dual wields, they're sort of taking these guys out. This isn't bad. Yeah, get him, Interceptor. Oh.
Chippy Rabbit.
Oh, weird. That was different.
Wait, well, how was it different? I didn't notice.
Well, Interceptor did his regular, like, biting attack thing, but Shadow also assisted.
Oh.
Like, he jumped over there and did something too.
Sweet. Team attack.
Mithril Claw, or Metal Claw. Yeah, it's the only one we have. Ooh, alright. We go
I wonder if
where do we go? Let's see.
I wonder if that bamboo pole thing would have been stronger than the metal claw. Because it probably only tells you if it's better or worse for your stronger weapon, I would imagine.
Oh, maybe. You could always go back and buy it.
If you want, but it doesn't look like we need it.
One blitz that would be useful would be Mantra.
Yeah, that one's very. There we go.
It's called in this version. Oh, see, watch.
Ooh.
Dead.
Yeah, Shadow's on the warpath. You're toast.
This dialogue is about the same.
Yep, it looks exactly the same.
From like the release notes or changelog or whatever you want to call it for this game, I did read that there's an item that if you equip it, it gives you General Leo's shock move.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking about like if maybe there's some different or maybe just one like side job or quest thing that you get to be Leo again for a minute. Or maybe there's some quest tree or something that leads you to actually unlocking him again. I feel like if you're gonna rearrange this game like this much, everybody wants Leo. It's been a thing since the beginning.
100%. Yeah, that was like the one NPC that it's like, oh yeah, you can get him. There's a way of bringing him back.
Yeah, like I wanted it so much that I tried that 100 fight stupid shit.
Can't be done without Game Genie.
Yeah.
I think like Science music is my favorite.
Yeah, it's good.
What's up, Circuitry?
Korea.
Oh, Circuitry. So, what are the deets on that cabinet? You want the monies? Samurai.
Figure out how to wrangle that keyboard better.
Oh, these are different.
Yeah.
Oh, this was Dispatch, the first one.
Yep.
Sky Retort, I think that was just Retort.
But it didn't equal the same damage.
Inflicts equal damage to it.
Yeah.
This was some kind of weird, like, counter.
Yeah, it was just Retort. And, if he
gets hit, then he counters.
Yeah, it was basically like saved up dispatch.
Yeah.
That went off just as soon as, he got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in terms of how much damage it did.
I don't remember what 3 did.
I never understood 3 did. It was the Imperator or whatever. I can't remember what it was called. Like, some vague word that sounds like Emperor. But, like, I think it, like, did MP damage or something. I never used it.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I thought it damaged MP.
Yeah.
Bonk. Let's see what they look like. Oh, it charges faster.
Excellent. That was one of the main problems with my fight. One of my main problems with the fight system in this game. Very little of them. Because there's no real reason to just sit there and wait for something else to charge up when you can get like attacks while doing that.
Oh, dude, that thing's like blazingly fast. I think it's at least 3 times as fast.
Yeah.
Oh. The animation's the same, and that's the one that I think did MP damage. But now, God knows what it does.
I thought 3 was the one that like shot like a ghost thing at like a vapor at the enemy through his sword. Like he didn't even jump at them. He would just kind of like wave his sword from there, and some kind of like would go after him. I don't know.
Oh, I do remember that one.
That's what I was thinking. What was number 3, but I don't know.
I remember not knowing what that did. Like it did nothing.
It always seemed to either do a decent amount of NP damage or like it would be crappy like normal damage. So I don't know. I just never used it.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, this is garbage. Let's try 2. Oop, wait, what's that one?
Oh, Circuitry says get that money to her.
Yeah, how do you want it? Does Venmo work?
She get the money, and you get the Neo Geo. Then you get the King of Fighters.
Okay, Venmo works. Yeah, you can contact Roy for my Venmo. Oh, I think he's still gonna counter. It just didn't say that that's what it was.
Yeah, retort.
It is a counter. Oh, jeez, it does incredible damage.
Yeah, retort's a great move.
I mean, you might always do that.
And that wasn't the same amount of damage as what you got hit by, obviously.
No, it did like crazy damage.
It's said that it would, though.
It was like 800 something.
That was a lie, yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna get bonked. 22. Yeah. Murdered them.
It's a hell of a move.
Basically, that's all you need, especially with like one-on-one fights. Like you're gonna get hit no matter what.
Yeah. Good point.
And it does so much damage that it pretty much one-shots everyone. Let's finish him off.
Need find your Venmo info.
Do add.
Death.
Though, for shipping, maybe we might want to wait till after the holidays, because I'm going to be kind of in and out. And I imagine for the cabinet, I'm sure they'll want me to sign for it, whoever's shipping.
I would imagine so.
And just sit outside.
Yeah, that would not be good either.
Hit it. Ow.
Oof, oof.
Meow. That part's the same. Lost for counter. Sure, good counter. Oh, okay, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
Also have to figure out where to put that nonsense.
Right?
I mean, ideally it'd be in this room, but actually literally quite directly behind me.
Yeah, that would be the perfect place for it in terms of our show. I don't know in terms of your place, though.
500 pounds.
It's heavy.
It'd be a challenge to get it up the stairs.
Yes. You'll want a dolly with a rope.
Well, like the muscle aspect of it, not much of a problem, but just the space.
Yeah, but like, good lord, trying to like squeeze a arcade cabinet upstairs around corners is it'll wear you down even if you're buff.
Yeah. I'm almost positive it's gonna have to stay downstairs because the staircase to get upstairs is like a weird little spiral staircase.
Yeah, you said that. It sounds
it's very narrow and very steep.
Doesn't sound like it's going to be. If it is possible, it's going to be a bitch. So just like take the ceiling off of your place and drop it in.
A decent man. Back to hiding.
He'd be my friend if he wasn't being a the enemy. Yeah, a ninja and a general. go out for drinks and stuff, and that would be a funny little subplot. Shadow and then Leo are just like buds.
Shadow and Leo meet at a bar.
No one looks off to their periphery.
No, he has blinders like those things that horses have.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get spooked.
Nobody wants to spook General Leo. Start shocking all over the place.
Gotta put those blinders on him. It's pure tunnel vision. Attack! Bark, bark. This dialogue's good too.
You have to light the waiter line.
Yeah, that dialogue's good. Do I look like a waiter? Hey, shut up over there.
You got. I will be done soon. Here.
Type gently.
I was. Oh, why didn't he say, monster in a box?
I know, right?
That's my lucky day. Not even a monster, it's a robot.
Monster robot.
Robot.
What? Does it have a chance of berserking everyone? That's not good.
Well, fortunately, these guys are both pretty fight heavy anyway, so big deal.
Not one of these things that
What?
That's it.
Usually that's like ridiculous damage.
Right? When we throw weapons.
You don't get them back. Oh yeah, I bet that keyboard is great. It has the space bar on it. As far as I remember, it was exactly like what you would want. Because that was my only problem with the other keyboard that I have.
I thought it was the number pad.
So the Velocifier that I'm using now, that with the loud ass keys, is perfect in every way except for the fact that it has no number pad. And then there's another one that I've got that everything is perfect on it. The keys are great. The number pad is there. It's full size, but the space bar is shitty. Like you can't hit it from the side, and especially if you're playing like Doom, where you got to be hitting the space bar a bunch to jump. No, it's not acceptable. I mean, even for regular typing, it's a little bit like uncomfortable with the space bar. Damn. Well, I'm glad you got your next keyboard back because it should be used. It's a really good keyboard. Yeah, the DAS keyboard is the other one that I'm talking about. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, I think I've looked that one up before.
The keys are great. The switches are nice, but shitty spacebar. One downfall. Yeah. I mean, like, you can tell that it's shitty even before you push it all the way down. It's wobbly.
Jeez, he's just knocking these bastards out.
Ching.
I have the... what's it called? The Chroma.
Chroma? Oh, the Razer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to have that one.
Yeah, Razer Chroma.
I ended up giving that one to my friend who I built that computer for.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It looked nice, and why not? I didn't need it. Because I discovered, I thought I liked, in terms of mechanical keyboards, I thought I was more of a what is it? They use the MX Black, I think, on that one.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you've got. But I like the browns a lot better.
Cheap Logitech keyboard. Rock that thing. It works.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
A new mouse. I have, like, the shittiest mouse that's 10 years old.
Oh, wow, really? I had a Razer mouse, too. But I don't know what happened to it, so I just got it some other crappy... Like, this isn't, like, a high-tech one at all. It's just a fucking Logitech, I think, as well.
Sir Scion!
But yeah, Torian, step up your keyboard game. Like, I can handle doing a Logitech, a little cheap plastic one at work or something, because, I can't expect them to have fancy stuff, but at home,
oh my God,
if I have, like, one of those, like, little shitty bells, my fingers feel like they're barfing. I can't do it.
Like, at work? It's been so long since I've been to
work.
But I had some kind of, like, a Dell keyboard, which was super soft and super quiet.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, this is perfect for work.
Membrane?
I think so.
Mm.
But it was like the default keyboard that they give to all the grunts.
I have a Sun keyboard that I was using before I was using the Velocifier, which has a nice soft keys. It's really nice, but I do like the clackiness. I miss it after a while.
Derp.
I like how he had to face the camera to like show. Hey, I'm surprised.
Oh, nice. What kind did you get?
Oh, he said he will get.
Oh, you will.
Torian Legend, if you want some suggestion on what kind of keyboard, I would look up some of LTR review, lazy game reviews on YouTube. Every once in a while, he's got a nice like little keyboard video where he's like, "Hey, I just got this keyboard. I'm gonna demo it and tell you about what I think." There's a few cool ones that he's featured. Look, they did it with Cyan too. When he like shakes his head, his legs shake too. That's stupid. Like that's example of changing too much and not knowing what you're doing.
I can't imagine that being like a conscious thing they did. It has
I'm sure they didn't mean to.
Else.
They definitely. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to want to do that. It was. I'm assuming a change that happened as a result of some other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they wanted to change the look around of the characters anyway. They just didn't think about
the
animation of it.
Didn't change. He's the same.
Yeah. Which it could have. I didn't really understand it at first. Like, I thought, like, he's dead, but he's standing there.
Oh,
it doesn't really look that great.
That part's kind of weird. I mean, I think the idea is just like...
Yeah, you kind of put him on the ground, but it didn't really look like that to me at first. But I definitely remember the first time I saw this, I'm like, what?
What's happening?
He just stepped out of bed and you're saying he's dead? What are you talking about?
Oh god, there's so many of them.
No signs on auto berserk.
He's on a warpath.
Yeah. I like how your characters don't even really know what's happening. They're just like, you look like you need help.
Do something. There you go. Taking them out.
And let's take these 3 guys over to Kefka's Tower right now. Kill everything.
Is there anything else over here? Oh, no. He's fine on his own. He doesn't need help. What? Why would you do that? That's what you get.
He's too angry to think clearly. he no longer follows the Bushido.
And this part I kind of like if you...
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Art thou an enemy as well?
The one thing I've noticed with this mod is that some of these, and I don't think this was happening in the production or like the North America release. Yes, get him. That some of the fights don't give you experience.
Yeah.
Like, especially if they're like plot specific.
Yeah.
That didn't happen before, right? Or did
it did happen before, sometimes, I think.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah. it definitely, like, there's definitely a bunch of fights like this one where you
just
don't have like a fanfare,
Yeah.
like the fight just ends. I'm pretty sure there's maybe a couple that you don't get any experience from.
They've quenched his bloodlust.
The power of rage. He goes from being a fucking beast on the battlefield to like a stooge.
Get in there.
It appears to be in reverse.
Figured it out. I want to know what's in here. There's probably treasures.
Maybe not.
Precious treasures. That was another cool thing, that in the mod, everyone gets all the Magitech commands.
Oh yeah,
Because remember, previously
they weren't able to do Tech Missile before.
It was only Terra that had like the expanded set.
Mm-hmm.
And Tech Missile just does obscene damage.
Hell yeah, it's a missile.
Stop them! How did both of them miss?
Too nimble in your giant, clunky fucking robot bodies.
The Magitech suit increases evade. I always wondered why that one was like left behind.
Yeah, what happened there?
Like the other ones weren't. Keep those things. Those would be useful.
Yeah, why would you? Why would you get rid of them? I mean, let's just walk to the next town. Whatever. No.
Sounds like a plan.
Dumb plan. You ride those things till they run out of gas. Or magic tech, whatever they run on.
Yeah, there was some kind of generator that those things were plugged into, so...
You got magic batteries?
Yeah.
Whoa. They brought the Ochu in from later games. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, jeez.
That's what you get. Oh. How does it poison everyone? Yeah, again. At least poison doesn't do very much.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Angry little dog.
They train him well.
So many
Yep.
things.
It's not like the greatest amount to have.
Provisions are rather low. But there's that ghost thing that sells stuff.
Oh yeah, there is. And there's a restoration lake as well.
That is true.
But I mean, it's not gonna completely solve our problems. Oh god.
Is that necessary? Oh, that does way less
Whatever.
than it did before. Originally, that used to like almost one-shot you.
Yeah, it was a very strong attack. Is Ion Road?
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I don't think it matters. I don't know if like the sword tech do different damage from row or not.
Seems to do just fine. He's kicking ass from the back row. It's fine, might as well.
Recover,
Especially if your provisions are low. Doesn't really look like a spring so much as a fucking pond.
Yeah, a swamp.
Yeah, great algae.
Don't drink swamp water.
Yeah, never.
Oh, okay.
That's
That
a
time
little
it
more.
did, like, twice as much damage as before. Right, more swamp water. There you go.
Give me all you got.
Do-do-do-do. What the hell are you doing over there?
I'm just messing around with stuff. Is it loud?
It's just random clacking.
Oh. Damn.
Oh,
it's
I meant to
his
show you
microphone.
this last time.
What?
So I sent you that picture of the new case that I got for Parasite Eve
Huh?
from the copy you bought. So it's like a brand new case, no cracks. And
Hell yeah.
I picked up the demo to like complete the collection because that was missing.
What games are in the demo again?
The demo has Xenogears, Bushido Blade 2, Brave Fencer Musashi, FF8, and that's it.
Cool.
Now the
And
only thing I
demo
want to
is-
get is like a proper instruction manual because someone like cut the cover off of this one.
What?
Well, it looks like it was cut off. It's a very like clean line.
Hmm.
It's just bizarre. Why would someone do that?
Yeah, it's an odd choice.
But yeah. Then this
cool.
copy of Parasite Eve will be in pristine condition.
It's all come together.
It is.
You
I
get
found-
any, go ahead.
I found some of the original manuals on eBay, but they were like $60.
Oh, jeez.
That's too much.
Is that the next game that you've gotten ever since Final Fantasy 1?
Yeah, FF1 and 2.
Oh, right, that's right. Yeah, you bought that too.
Yeah, FF2 is still sitting over there. And
I'll have to go back to
FF1
Zia
is in
soon.
its box.
Yeah. I'll have to go back to Zia soon and or that other place to see if there's anything else to grab for you.
Yeah, let me know what other games you come across. And definitely, like, next time I'm in Phoenix, I'll have to spend some more time there.
Phoenix! Randomly, when someone says Phoenix, I'll think of Thunder from
Oh, yeah!
from Killer Instinct, the way he says Phoenix.
You know what? That's another thing we should figure out as to how we could play versus networked, and then possibly even on stream.
Well, I don't know if it's really feasible with like emulators and stuff.
I mean, I think the only way to do it would be with emulator.
Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say like emulators on computer, but like
because it's not on Switch, is it?
No, it's not on Switch, but there's plenty of games that are on Switch that might be able to like finagle. Oh. Well, I guess I've never really tried to do network stuff with emulators. Although, yeah, we could try. The option is there.
Oh, and that reminds me. Kang's been talking to me. He wanted me to get like a arcade pad, but he was talking
like
about some. Crap, what was this? It was like some website where it basically has like tons and tons of old school games. It's like something popular. Like I remember hearing about it beforehand when he mentioned it.
Is it for like a retro cabinet or something? Or for an emulator?
It's
like
basically like a web emulator.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't have to download anything. It just works off the internet?
And I think they had like everything as like up to modern games. Like there was like the Marvel versus whatever, like a whole set of those.
And it's good enough. Like I guess it's not really too much data intensive or anything like that because it's older games. Even the like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or whatever is still that's an older game now.
Yeah, I mean it totally slipped my mind.
Yeah.
Just when we were talking about playing versus, I was like, oh yeah, Kang mentioned this.
And you can you think you can do network stuff through that?
I think it had some sort of versus mode.
Oh. Yeah, we'll have to look into that and see what can be done. Because that would be a lot of fun.
Here, let me see what...
No circuitry. I didn't get a chance to see your Vectrix. But I don't know. Maybe tonight when I get home from work, I can check it out. By tonight, I mean this morning, or tomorrow morning.
Oh, Fightcade. That's what it's called.
Fightcade.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Online retro gaming. Oh, it says right there on the top that it's for like net play stuff. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do with this. I guarantee if we're both playing like a versus fighting game, the amount of clacking is going to be real.
Oh no! I mean, I think we're going to have like at minimum a controller. But I mean, if you have a PS4, right?
I do.
Yeah, just plug that thing in. Like, I mean, that's what I'm using right now.
That's true. I mean, yes, but if I'm playing an arcade game, I'd want to be playing with an arcade controller.
Well, if you don't have one.
But I would want one. I could get one. But I mean, yeah, I see your point. It is plenty easy enough to just play on a controller, and it would be quieter.
God, yeah, the clacking would be unbelievable.
Like my room, like you can hear a pin drop in this place. This whole apartment is this aisle. So
ooh, bring along the ghost. and his job is ghost. What was that relic called?
Hang on. What? I'm nerdling. What do you want?
Do you want a $25 gift card?
Sure.
Nielsen, come up for a second.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I'll be right back. Be right back. You want me?
Sounds like total chaos over there.
They signed up for this, the Nielsen rating thing. Do you know what that is?
I know what Nielsen rating is.
They signed themselves, and they also signed me up too, because they're like, oh, free money, why not?
Oh, I didn't know people could sign up for that. Like, I only know it from like a corporate perspective.
They got a piece of mail in the mail a little while ago.
Like we do stuff with Nielsen at work.
Well, they pretty much solicited my roommates to like be part of the program.
Interesting.
So we get a small amount of money every once in a while for whatever we're listening to, watching. And they just came by. They were talking about sweepstakes or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, just for listening to us, here's $25 gift card."
What? I thought all that stuff was like. I mean, at work, it's all digital. We don't deal with any like humans.
Well, I mean, like,
thank God he sells antidotes.
Nice. You gotta get your data points from somewhere, right?
That should be plenty.
But yeah, since they signed up, they're like, "Oh, Roy likes free money," and they were correct.
I am a fan of free money. Sure. Oh, too many.
But the good thing is that I can totally do my own thing, and like I'll just put my own channel on if I want to, and have make them think that's what people are watching.
So what is it that you actually need to do?
You get this little, like, it looks like a little pager that you just have in your room or in your pocket or whatever, and whatever you're listening to, it picks it up.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, it's a complete breach of privacy, I know.
It's constantly spying on you?
I mean, it's detecting what you're watching and listening to, but that's, yeah.
It's just recording you 24/7.
Yeah, they'll know all the nefarious things that I'm up to. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
No, we already have a ghost.
Replace Cyan with a ghost.
A lot of them there's a lot more that want to join you. Like, I feel in the original
Oh.
version there wasn't that many.
Yeah, there's
Most just wanted
like
to fight you.
two. You know, not to go in there. Yeah, you get like a certain amount of money based on how many points you earn. The points are earned by listening to stuff, obviously. And then like there's all kinds of sweepstakes there shilling at us. Yeah. Like normally I don't really care enough to go in for this kind of thing, but the roommates just signed me up, so I'm like, oh well, that's fine. Works for me. Makes it even easier.
Oh, I'm dead.
Whoa.
Looks different.
Yeah, it does.
And,
Actually, I think
the
I've seen
possess
that before,
option
but it
is
was
gone.
what?
The ghost doesn't have possess anymore. Like,
Oh,
sort of
okay.
like the one-hit kill.
Yeah, that is a good move and kind of fun. But that little thing that you said you haven't seen before, I think we have seen it before, except it's like an animation instead of the one little frame of a drawing that it was. Like before, it was like a orb crackling with electricity, and this one was just like a picture.
Hmm. No escape.
What do you guys? I mean, obviously Roku has to do with Nielsen ratings, but like, what do you do with it?
It just tracks what what people watch and trends and things like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what's doing for me, or what I'm doing for it. I remember back in in the early '90s, or hearing about what the Nielsen thing was, and back then I guess it was just like a box that you attached to your TV.
Yeah, that was the first thing I've heard of it. That's why I didn't know there was like actual people that would like come by.
Right, I didn't know about that either. But I guess they're pretty like rep intensive. Gotta make sure that we're wearing our beepers.
What does that thing look like?
Hang on. It looks like a pager.
What on earth? That thing's fascinating. I kind of want to like take it apart, study it.
It's got cell phone circuitry in it, I believe. Like, it's got cell phone technology or whatever.
Yeah, if it has to transmit stuff.
Yeah. Cellular.
That's literally an ankle monitor.
It is not.
It 100% is.
Yeah, well, you can get paid to wear ankle monitors.
I will pay you $25 to throw that thing away.
I'll get paid more than that.
Oh, I thought they said it was like a $25 gift card.
No, that was just for listening to them talk about the sweepstakes, which I'm already going to be entered into by doing more of the Nielsen stuff. In the welcome package, like with all the the hardware and stuff, they had $10 for each of us in the envelopes. Like
This
a bill.
is going to be one of the rare moments where I feel like circuitry and I are on the same page.
Yeah, whatever.
100% digital ankle monitor.
Maybe if I was a high-class drug lord or something, I would have a problem with this, with being tracked. But no, I don't care. All I'm doing is this and going to work at the cheese sandwich laboratory.
Cheese sandwich laboratory.
I'm watching YouTube. But I feel like if I just like leave, because I usually fall asleep to something anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But if I leave my my paper close enough, because I don't like to blast my stuff all night. So if I just leave it right next to it and have it on a loop of something, I'll get all the points and get all extra money. And so many sweepstakes that they have. Like they have monthly, weekly ones, and like ones that if you get a certain amount of points, you have a better chance of winning. Blah blah blah.
Very sus.
You work with them, you know that they're legit.
Oh, it's definitely a thing.
The Nielsen, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Mr. Nielsen. Though I am fascinated in that pager thing. I want to take it apart.
What are you? What secrets do you hold? That's a new sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Eerie.
Faye. Yep.
The wings don't look attached correctly. Or she's got like a growth on her back where the wings are coming out of.
Oh god. This group of people won't be nearly as overleveled.
Ghosts punching ghosts.
It's ghost on ghost violence.
Rumble in the afterlife.
Oh, this part.
Yeah. Sabin's great. He just plops down and immediately demands food from ghosts.
Baby. It's ghost food.
He reminds me of Goku.
Yeah.
With his eating. It's like when Goku gets so hungry on Snake Way, he starts eating clouds. Like, one, that's not food, and two, you're dead, you don't have to eat.
Ghost collects the stuff. Good ghost waiter.
How rude, didn't give a tip.
The ghosts are well compensated. They don't need tips.
Your money's no good here, sir. That would have been a great little touch if they had a couple little references to The Shining and talking to Lloyd, the bartender. Like if the ghost was named Lloyd and refused payment, something like that. That's all you would have had to do. Him being a ghost is completes the joke.
Yes. Level up more. You're so under-leveled.
Lovely, lovely. Did I tell you I recently got like $260 in like free money for just getting some Amazon cards.
What? No.
Yeah, I was checking something out. You know, just looking around the checkout page of Amazon, and they had an offer for, you know, if you just sign up for an Amazon credit card, you get immediately $200 gift card. They just put it onto your account. You don't have to like wait for the card to get to you or anything like that.
Yep.
And then there's a separate card. It's like a Prime spending card or something like that. It's, you know, costs nothing to sign up for, but if you get approved, you get another $50 or $60, whatever. So I did both.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'm getting this confused with another card, but I thought there was like some additional discounts for buying stuff off of Amazon and using that card.
The cards that they both have like good cash back, like 5% on per purchases for Amazon, but I have like other credit cards that give me 5% back anyway, so like it's not really a big deal. Like I don't really need to use those cards because I've got other ones. But yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I did it just for the gift money. Woo!
Ow.
Did they pull a 180 with him on us?
Do we actually beat him?
Oh boy. He's a little more than just a bag of hot air.
The ghost can heal people.
Oh boy.
Poor
This
ghost.
would be a great time to possess him.
Right?
This extra music is definitely a lot better than the last one that we heard.
Oh.
Oops.
Oops, indeed.
You have a safety bit on or whatever it is?
I think he actually only had, like, True Night, so I'm not entirely sure why it did safe on him.
Interesting. Why would they take out one of the feathers? I don't understand.
They needed the extra memory.
Shut up. Like, the only reason I can think of is that, like, maybe there's a better Phoenix Down, but there isn't in this game. Like a full Phoenix Down.
Oh, right.
Right. Restores you all the way. Yes. Oh.
Interceptor's like, I'm not getting involved in this.
Yeah, that was... Not this guy. This guy's, like, legendary. You're able to suplex, right?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure you're able to do it with this. You don't have to do it now. Make sure you do it to the train. It's essential. You never beat the game if you haven't done that.
Suplex the train.
Remember that piece of art I found forever ago with, like, it was a really, like, well done piece of art of him suplexing the train?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's kind of cool that they made this a real fight instead of nothing, instead of a joke.
Right?
Kill him! Ah! Blast! Boiled! Curses!
Dewey.
Patooey? Did he spit?
Better get something.
I'd say a little bit more than no bite.
That was a giant waste.
Yep. You better come back later and give us something good. I need a new ghost buddy.
Ours died.
I have an opening.
Oh god. Fight back.
I wonder if this version changed the fact that Dark doesn't work.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did? Okay, good.
It does actually work now.
Well, that sucks for you.
The tables have turned. Oh,
What? Oh, you can't, yeah.
because it's flying?
Yeah. Whoa.
Use them all you want. We don't know any spells.
Hey!
That's Quadra
Water
Slash.
Slam. Should be. Jagged Dance. Okay.
Sounds worse.
Yes.
Not as cool. Oh yeah, it's so much faster.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, before, if you wanted to do that, you would intentionally put him at the end of the line and charge while everyone else is doing their attacks. And it just sucks. There's no real good reason for it.
No. Yes.
So what's this guy?
Accompany us. You at the head of this thing yet?
Hopefully we have enough time to beat the end before I gotta go. But it's getting there.
Is it almost go time?
Yeah. Oh, actually, we might want to stop before the fight too. Anyway, because it's a little bit before we can save after that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. I mean, I guess you could always just save state it right at the end of the fight, but I don't know. Feels wrong.
I'll probably just say it beforehand.
Okay. You're like, no, we're not doing that.
We can. It's fine.
I would rather we didn't, because it feels wrong. You said you're going to be picking your car up next this Saturday, yeah?
Yep.
Are you going to be able to do it on Sunday?
Stream on Sunday?
Yeah, can we stream on Sunday instead?
Oh, 100%. Like,
Okay.
unless any of the bizarre things that I mentioned happen.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I break down,
Yeah,
die,
let's,
or go to jail.
Oh, wait, that's right. I was gonna work on fucking Sunday. I forgot. That's why we moved it to Saturday in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but this weekend, shit. I was gonna stay home this weekend, so that because my roommates wanted to do like a Christmas like a movie night thing.
Nice.
On Saturday, so I wouldn't have been able to stream Saturday anyway. But yeah, I probably won't go to work on Sunday since we're going to be partying. I won't want to work the day after. So yeah, let's try and do Sunday.
Okay, that's perfect then.
Cool.
Because,
No!
Ooh, it
Yeah.
Ideally, I should be back from Portland, I'm hoping by like 9 p.m.
Okay. On Sunday? Or on Saturday?
On Saturday.
Okay. You're flying out there, I assume?
Yep. Flying up there and
driving
back.
You fly there, take an Uber to the place that you're buying it from, and then drive?
That's what I said, but they're like, oh, we'll just pick you up at the airport. And I was like, oh, all right.
Sick.
So they're gonna pick me up. She's bringing the RX-7, and
Oh, she's gonna pick you up in it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Have any eye drops? We'll probably go to like a random parking lot, finish the paperwork, and then I head off.
Sweet. You gonna do anything in Oregon, Portland, whatever, while you're there?
No. Like I'm hitting the road as fast as I can just to get home.
Fair enough.
Because it's going to be quite the drive.
Yeah, 10 hours is a lot.
And the flight isn't ideal. Like, if I could, I'd like to get up there at, like, I don't know, say, like, 7 or 8 a.m.
Mm.
And then I'd have the entire day to drive back.
Right.
But now a good chunk of the drive is going to be in the dark.
Makes it harder to stay awake.
Well, that part's not too much of an issue. I'm just thinking, like, if there's any issues in the car...
Oh, like having to fix something.
Breaking down, and then it's in the middle of the night. It's like, ugh. All right.
What is the weather like during your path? Are you going to have to worry about snow or anything?
Nothing on snow that I saw, which is a plus. And then I'm also taking a major freeway. Like, I'm just going to be on the 5 for, like, 9 hours.
I see.
So, then, not much to it.
Yeah, that's good. There's no questionable route.
And there was like a 30% chance of rain in Portland.
Yeah, well, isn't it like always a 30% chance there? At least.
But one thing I was going to do is, rotary motors burn oil by design. So before leaving Portland, I was just going to hit up, like, whatever auto parts store, pick up
grab some extra oil,
quart or 2 of oil, pick up some new wiper blades, and then that's it.
Sweet.
Pick up snacks.
Can't not have the snacks.
Some piss jugs.
Get yourself a dispenser for Red Rope licorice, like in the Mirthmobile, and that's sucker.
Oh my god. And the rotary doesn't get fantastic gas mileage, so I'm sure I'll be stopping a lot.
Oh man, that's too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about my gas mileage. It jumped up from like 24 to like almost 30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's a smaller tank, but yeah, I'm definitely filling it less than I had to before. But yeah, good stuff. But yeah, gotta get ready for work.
All right, perfect timing. We can take care of the train on the next stream.
Yeah, hopefully Sunday, if not next Tuesday. Cool. Thanks for joining, everyone.
Bye, everyone.